All right, so I was going to comment, but this is just so much easier to respond this way. Okay, so first things first, the account of Elijah going into the whirlwind into heaven. But if you stop there, it almost seems like the Messiah is contradicting himself in John when he says that no man can ascend into heaven. But if you consider that the word heavens there is actually shamayim, which includes the sky where birds and airplanes fly, it makes a little bit more sense. So if you follow the timeline after he was taken, King Jehoram is actually brought in as the new king, but it was after he was taken into the whirlwind. And this is where the letter comes from Elijah in 2 Chronicles. This is actually 10 years after he was taken into the whirlwind. That leads us to know that he wasn't actually taken into the heaven of heavens where Yahuwah is, but that he was taken into the sky by a chariot and transported somewhere else. And then that brings us to the account of Enoch, who walked with God, or walked with Yahuwah, and then Yahuwah took him. But in the book of Jubilees, it actually gives us the complete picture of what happened to him. So he was with the angels for 6 jubilees of years, and they showed him everything in the earth and in the heavens, and he testified to the watchers, and everything that is also written in the book of Enoch. But in the book of Jubilees, it continues the story, because he was taken from amongst the children of men, and we conducted him into the Garden of Eden in majesty and honor, and behold, there he writes down the condemnation and the judgment of the world and all the wickedness of the children of men. And we see in that book that the Garden of Eden is actually here on earth and not somewhere spiritual. It actually exists on earth. So now we get back to John 3:13, where Yeshua himself said, "No man can ascend into heaven, but he who is descended out of heaven, the Son of Man who is in heaven." So just test these things and let me know what you think.